Well, I guess I am live. Oh yeah, Womble, I seen your text. I'm trying to get my mount set up so I can have you guys on here. Get this cord out of my way. I gotta charge the phone too. How is everybody doing tonight? I know a few people that um, generally will come in here. They're over on UDM stream, so he's still live right now. How's everybody's week? How's everybody's day? How's everybody's night? Whatever it is for you guys. Today was kind of slow, but I done went and ate myself into an oblivion. I went to a birthday party today at Chili's, and, well, needless to say, I pigged out. Hello, Katie. How are you doing today? I'm just waiting on a few people. I was over in UDM's live stream, and some of the people that come on here are over there in his. But yeah, I went to a birthday party today. A friend of mine's daughter, she turned 17, and they had this big old birthday party at Chili's, and that was really good. Oh, I'm here. I'm alive and I'm live. So as most of y'all know, I didn't go live last week. There's been some things. Um, I lost my aunt. It was kind of an unexpected thing. You just ate cheesy brats and potato salad. Yeah, Tim, I ate at Chili's. I had ribs. I had like this jalapeno cheddar sausage stuff, corn, and a couple of them chicken tender things. Those were good. But yeah, I've been off in my own little world. I've been visiting YouTube channels and kind of joining in the chats and this and that and the other and working and doing different things. But loss of my aunt kind of screwed me up a little bit. I just haven't showed it much because I still have to do what I got to do. I still got to survive. This week I was supposed to be going to Vegas, and that's not getting to happen. But I do got plans. I am going to St. Louis in July, and then I'm going to get with Charlie. I'm going to get with Brash Dasher, and I may be making a trip to the Pacific Northwest, up to Washington State. I would like to go meet up with him and Devious and go see what kind of trouble we can get into there. I'm also thinking about a very, very, very part-time W-2 to help a buddy of mine out, and it's going back to AutoZone. Do I really need that money? No, because it's only going to be a couple hours a day for a couple hours a week. But then I'm kind of at a crossroads. If I happen to get a good catering order or something that falls into that, I'm not going to be able to do it. So, yes, Sippy, it is hard. It's very hard. But I don't know if I want to do it. I really want to travel, work, do different things. I'm doing fairly, decent right now. Still have a car, place to live. Yes, it really does, Tim. And like I told my buddy, I was like, if I take it, I'm going to be gone 10 or 11 days, especially when I come up there to see you, um, and go to that game and stuff. I'm going to be gone every bit of a week plus. We're looking at maybe 2 weeks. Do what? Yeah, I haven't decided. Like, okay, you know what? No, actually, I'm not. So I'm going to get you out of here. My moderators, if anybody comes in here talking crazy, just ship them out of here. We ain't got time for none of that. The job, well, Katie, it's only going to be like 7 a.m. to noon twice a week. And it's just because my buddy is a commercial manager and he wants somebody to go drive for a few hours a day because it's what he wants. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. So, anyways, how's everybody else doing? Oh, I was looking at some weather things on Facebook today, and where I live, the town I live in, got over 14 inches of rain for the whole entire month of April. I thought I was going to have to go trade my Toyota Camry in on a boat. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I thought I was going to have to buy a boat. Yeah, yeah, I had seen on the news, like Channel 6's Facebook page had posted rain totals for different areas. Yeah, Russell, I do gig work. In case you didn't know, I do, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. I do catering. In fact, I'm even doing roadie where I do deliveries from like Home Depot and um, prescription runs and things like that. I've been doing a lot of that as well. So I don't know what you do, but I have scoliosis, which is a curvature of the spine, and I was in a car wreck back in 2012 that crushed my right knee. So I can understand the whole knee thing. Dashing Womble, I think, is here. If anybody hasn't checked out his channel, he's very, very cool. He's from England. He's lived in America, in the U.S. for 25 years. This is where he met his wife and stuff. And there was some crazy shenanigans going on one night in his channel. There's these things here, like in Oklahoma and Missouri. There's gas stations called Quick Trips. Womble was at a Quick Trip using the restroom. Tim, if he doesn't see this, I'll text him later and ask him. I do got his number. Um, so I will ask him if he's not here or looking at the chat, because he said he's got some nighttime proxy pics to do. What are you talking about, Goofus? You're. But anyways, he was in the bathroom at a Quick Trip, and Quick Trips are open 24 hours a day. Well, I guess there was something going on, and they had to put the building on lockdown. There was the police and everything there, and when Miss Womble had went to tell the store clerk, well, my husband's inside. They go in there and go, sir, you got to get out of here. You can't be in here. He's like, why not? And they go, we're closing the store. He goes, well, aren't y'all flipping open 24 hours? He goes, a man's got to go. So I went all kinds of haywire in his comments that night. And if he's hearing this, yeah. So Dashing Womble is another channel that really inspired me to start. Between him, Gigwise, um, Dashing Grandpa, that's what really gave me the inspiration to start a channel. Even though I'm starting and it's very, very small, but it's gonna go bigger. It's gonna do different things. I've got some video ideas. I'm gonna start taking one day off a week where I can focus on maybe doing a video. And there's a couple places in Tulsa I'm gonna go ask if I can film. If things don't look crazy talk, I'm not gonna have here. So I mean, thanks for clarifying that, Sneaker Beaker. But if comments look like they're out of sorts, I don't need it here. I deal with enough idiots in life every day. But one of the things I want to do is go maybe do a tour of a certain vehicle that's electric that I think is pretty neat. So I'm going to see if I can't set something up and do that. There's another place where there's classics here in Tulsa that I'm going to go ask the place if I can go in there and film. There's going to be trips made that I'm going to film. There's a lot of things coming. We're getting into summertime. We're getting into summertime. So there's going to be a lot of different things that we're going to do. Once I didn't ban him completely from the channel. I just hit it for 86,000 seconds, which means 24 hours. That's a 24-hour ban. But no, this channel is for a cool place to hang. No drama, no starting anything. So anybody that wants to start anything and they want to come in here and start it, it's gone. Yeah, well, you got to be a moderator to know, but I just straight out said it's out of here. So use your better judgment, Tim. If you want to toss somebody, toss them. The only time the only time anybody can see if somebody's hidden or banned is if they're a moderator. I'm sure Lisa's still over on UDMs and probably Sue too. Let me look at my tablet, see if he is still live. Oh, in case anybody hasn't seen, whoops. Whoopsie. There we go. That's a new technology. Okay, thanks for clarifying, Russell. But yeah, right there, I have a new electronic edition. as soon as I can figure out how to get a cup holder mount, I'm going to have it mounted in my cup holder, which is close to me, and I can do live streams while I'm driving. So, which I need to actually put that thing to use. Yes, Katie, I really like that. I love it. Um, I have it Bluetooth to the car. So like if I want to do, Sirius XM, if I want to do YouTube, if I want to do weather, I had a whole weather radar pulled up on it one night driving home because I was driving home in some nasty weather. Oh, you're still on both? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if he was still going or not. But it sounds like he's had a crazy time. I was over there for a little bit. But yeah, what I like is if I live in Tornado Alley, hence my name. So if I want to see what's going on weather-wise, one touch of the button will pull me up a radar. Which there's nothing out there right now. Yeah, that's how I found out one night. I was driving home in a really nasty storm, couldn't see nothing, and come to find out I was driving home in a tornado warning. I was like, oh boy, ain't this fun. In fact, it wasn't last Saturday night. It was the Saturday night before, after I did my live. Um, I was on live with you guys, and I started seeing lightning and stuff, and I'm like, okay. And then I went into Target, had to get a few things, and then I went to Walmart and got a few things, and then started heading home, and that's when it just really broke loose. In fact, Caitlin, that's in the chat, her and I are really good friends. We're super close. We talk most of a lot of every day, and in fact, I think it was that night she was away from home and asking me what was going on with the weather. So yeah, it was bad. It was all bad everywhere except for up here in Tulsa. It just rained. And oh, Tim over there in Missouri, he's trying to float away himself now. I send him all my rain. I told him he can have it. I enjoyed my sunshining day today. I enjoyed the crisp temperatures. I enjoyed the sunny day. I enjoyed a birthday party. I enjoyed food. I enjoyed what little bit of work I did, which was not much. So I'm going to hit the ground running early tomorrow. I'm going to hit the ground running tomorrow. You're sunburned? What'd you do? Go to the lake? Speaking of lake, that's another thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go do some fishing. I got to go get a fishing license. I need to do that. And I think for when I'm in Missouri, I'm going to get a fishing license for at least a few days. That way, Tim and I can go fishing. I'll show him how it's done. Yeah, in case y'all haven't seen Gigwise, I've known him. I met him in a channel dealing with crypto. Back when I was doing a lot of crypto and stocks. And then he turned into a crypto channel. And then, yeah, it was Matt's Market. In fact, I thought I'd seen you in Bulldog Trading way before then. But anyways, um, then he went into a crypto channel. Then he went into doing gig work. And then now he's doing fishing content. You was already a crypto channel. Yeah, that's what I said. You was a crypto channel before you became the gig channel. And then now you're going fishing. I've watched all your transitions. In fact, I was in the channel that you was doing that SpaceX. You're a dude. So am I. I got hair on my face. But I need to get rid of that. Oh, and I got to do something I haven't got to do in a while, and I got to go spend some time with my family. Got to see my mom and my dad. I haven't done that in a while either. But yeah, Tim. So are you gonna go sparking tomorrow? Or are you gonna sit at home tomorrow? Hey, no transition here. No, I'm talking about channel transitions. Like you went from crypto to gig work and then from gig work to fishing. Those transitions. Now you can do it all. I mean, you've got all that in the bag, even with some home remodel if you decide to do that. Those videos did well for you. Go out there and rebuild your porch this summer. You know what? Maybe that's something we can do when I come up there. If you're still wanting to be there. I'm going to be up there quite a while. There's going to be things we're going to do. From crypto to gig work, it was a transition from CP trading to CP trading and gig talk to gigwise. Yeah, and now it's going to probably be gigwise fishing. Or the crappie hunter, or the cat fisherman. Anything. Fishing with gigwise. Well, then what are you going to do when it gets cold? Because we know you don't like going out when it's cold. We know you don't like going out when it's rainy. We know you don't like going out when it's hot. Hopefully go south. Something else. You know what? Going south for the winter does not sound half bad. I need to find a place where I can go be a snowbird. Build your channel up quick before it gets cold. I don't think I'm going to build mine up quick before it gets cold. I will be doing YouTube a year in October, with October still pretty far away, but I'm at what, 79 subscribers, 78, somewhere around there. I told everybody once this channel gets to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be brave, and hopefully it happens by next spring. I am literally going to go do food delivery or grocery delivery in a tornado. Tornado sirens going off and all. 80, you think? Yeah, I haven't looked. In fact, I can look. I can pull up my YouTube studio on the tablet. 81. Okay, so welcome to anybody who has subscribed. Welcome to the new ones. But yeah, it is showing me 81. I'm getting there. But yeah, I said if once this channel hits 1,000 subs, I will go do food delivery in a tornado. Wouldn't be the first time. First time I did it wasn't on camera. The first time I did it kind of sucked. I was doing a grocery delivery. I had to go do a shop and deliver it. And I was delivering the items, like 4 cases of water going to a 3rd level apartment on Uber Eats. Tornado sirens started going off. And that customer tip baited me. I was kind of mad. Mad's not the word for it, but you know. Reviews can be done anywhere. Anything can be done anywhere, especially when you're working for yourself, man. You figure out what to do and where to go, but I made good money. I did fairly well when I went to Nebraska. I mean, I was able to recover all the money that I spent going up there, all the money on fuel there and back, food. And that's another thing. I think I'm going back during football season. I'm going to go back up there and work because Brash is going back to do ride share for the Cornhuskers games. And I think I really enjoyed doing the shop and pays up there with the Hy-Vee. And in fact, that thing that we got going on with the UDM on Lisa's Discord, with the shop and pays, I'm a pro shopper on DoorDash. And a lot of my shops happened in Nebraska, the ones that I have total on my numbers. I really enjoyed those Hy-Vees. I enjoyed it. In fact, I mean, even at that, it's not very far for me to go to Kansas City. I may go up there a couple days, get a hold of Womble. I may go up there for a couple days and shop the Hy-Vee there in Kansas City. In fact, if I'd have known that this thing was going to go on, I probably would have gone ahead and gone. I don't know how long UDM's doing it for. I got to ask Lisa. But if I can get a trip made up there in the next week or so, I might go up to Kansas City for a couple days. See if I can't get some of them Hy-Vee shops on DoorDash so I can post screenshots in that chat. That's just a thought. I haven't decided yet. Well, Tim, I don't even think Womble knows where not to go. He does some proxy picks in some pretty sketch neighborhoods, from what he said. So it would be one of them. He has a better idea than us. Just like I know where not to go in Tulsa. Anything really slightly north of 61st and Peoria area. North side, no. West side, oh my God. Yeah, so I was delivering a catering delivery out in West Tulsa one day. And there was literally a whole hooker standing out there looking for a John. But me seeing a hooker standing on the side of the road waiting for a John, while I'm delivering a catering order out in the west side of town isn't as bad as what Tim did when he was doing DoorDash and had a hooker literally walk up to his truck and he told DoorDash, "I gotta go. I got a hooker at my window." Hey, Lisa. UDM finally get done with his. I do got a question to ask you though. Do you know how long that shopping thing is going on? Because um, how long that thing is going on with the shopping thing that we got going on in your Discord? I may next week or something. I may try and make a trip up to Kansas City and do some Hy-Vee shops on DoorDash. Because I did find out they got Hy-Vees in Kansas City. And it's only a 4-hour drive. Hey, Sue. Oh, he's still talking? You know what? I may message him privately. Yeah, I think it would be a better idea to continue it and test it. Because if I don't get nothing down here this week in the way of shopping, I would like to go somewhere else. And I really did enjoy doing I really did enjoy the Hy-Vees in Nebraska. So if I can get with Womble, I might can go up there and maybe hang out and do some Hy-Vees with DoorDash. So that's a thought that I got if I can't get anything around here, because I really want to participate in that. See what happens. Because the only thing I posted was that one PetSmart. That $12, 3 miles, 18 items. You was just sparking this past week. Yeah, Sue, I'm going to try tomorrow because Sundays are usually a good shopping day. But I've had DoorDash on since I've been out here today, except for the time I took a couple hours and went to that birthday party, and I haven't got one shopping order today, not one. So I'm going to test it and see about tomorrow and see what happens. If not, I'm going to get with Womble. I might make a trip to Kansas City and maybe go do some Hy-Vee shops. See how well that does. Oh, Bubba Sue doesn't want to continue it. Sit by Walgreens or a grocery store. Well, Sue, I already do. Where I sit at this Target, there's like 4 Walgreens within like a 3-mile radius. There's one way south, well, not way south, but 3 miles south down this Highway 62. There's one 3 miles going east. There's one a mile going back to the west, and then another one that's another like mile to the north. Yeah, I know Target uses shipped, but there is occasionally I'll get a Target shop on DoorDash, but I get a lot of them on Uber Eats. And that's why I was saying I get them on Uber Eats quite a bit. I'm also sitting by an Aldi, oh God, but I've also got a Reese's that's powered by DoorDash. I've got a Fresh Market. I've got a Sprouts. You know, Tim, Target ones are my favorite ones. I like those. I can get them knocked out fast. But yeah, where I'm sitting by a lot of stuff. Like I said, there's like 4 Walgreens, like north, south, east, and west. Maybe 5. And then, like I said, there's a Sprouts. There's a. Yeah, I'm going to go out in the morning. I'm going to be out in the morning. Morning. Like we're talking morning. Say that when I do a Target shop up here, up there. I did one in Lincoln. In fact, the Target I'm sitting at right now doing my stream, it's a super Target. And I shop this one a lot. Jason before noon. Okay, Lisa. Hey, let's not break my balls here. Early, like 8 a.m. All right, Sue. For you, I'll be on Discord in the morning. Watch me. You have your first catering order at 10 a.m. Yeah, Tim. Here we got regular Targets and a super Target. The one in Tulsa Hills ain't a big one, but this one here that I'm sitting at is a big one, and the one that's Katie, I'm not in Tulsa Hills, nor am I on 71st Street. I should ask you which one then, since you know. No catering at all. I don't either. I don't either. Don't feel bad. But Cinco de Mayo delivered did send a message out saying that it could be a big catering day or whatever. I don't believe it. As Tim calls it, Cinco de Drinko. You super surprised to get it delivered for tomorrow? No, I didn't get one for tomorrow. I hadn't had one. When's the last day I did one? I did one this week, I think. Um, yeah, gonna make me look. What? It logged me out on the tablet, really? Well, I'll have to relog back in. What in the world? I guess that's a smart way to call into work if you don't want to go to work. I tell you what, people will post anything and do anything. They clicks and views. I guess that's what it's about, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I'm at the one. No, I'm not at the one on 71st. I'm not at the one on 169, and I'm not in Tulsa Hill, so I'm at the other one. Thought you heard every excuse over the years. Bubba Sue said hi. I'm seeing a lot of that going on in chats. How do you do that? Because I didn't know it, and I was in a stream that I mod. Oh, okay. I was in a stream that I mod, and I thought it was like trolls coming in doing that stuff, so I was like axing them out of there. So I guess now I know, and other content creators will know. So I guess now, if anybody's watching like Womble or whoever, that said hi thing, if you type in said hi, that's what happens. That's what happens. So yeah, I won't be timing those out anymore because that's kind of, YouTube has it on the stream. Oh, okay. I didn't know because there's been me and other mods that time that stuff out thinking it was like trollish. Well, I guess we learn something new every day. Just like that you didn't know Kansas City was in Missouri and Kansas, that it was a part of both states, Lisa. Okay. Hey, I learn something new every day. I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah, Sue, like I said, there would be me and other, we would be like, what is that? We kind of thought it was, oh, okay. But hey, if it's something that's kind of new or neat, then hey, that's cool. But hey, I can do this. Say hi. Y'all could see me in person saying hi. Am I getting tacos for May 5th? Hey, I might if they're on sale. I have this thing now, like I'm only getting tacos on Tuesdays because they're cheaper any other day of the week. They're expensive. You will only go to a Mexican joint on May 5th for a catering order. Well, if my taco truck is doing half price tacos on Cinco de Drinko, I'm going to go get tacos. Thank you for bringing that up, Katie. I didn't know that. I didn't. I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to ask. I'm going to figure it out. I might call them tomorrow and be like, hey, are y'all doing your half price tacos on the Cinco de Drinko? That's a food truck ran by authentic Mexicans too. They may mark them down that day too. If so, then I'm celebrating with some tacos. Yeah, because if they're on sale, I'm going to get them. I sure am. Only if they're on sale though. Okay, well, hey, if their tacos are half price, Jason's getting tacos. That's just double the fun this week. You know, I do got a thing for upset stomachs. Not sponsored. And yes, Lisa, I do carry it. You may get some from the Mexican place. No, if they're half price, you're going to be telling me to bring you some from the taco truck. Boy, now she's already asking for tacos on the live stream. Yeah, if they're on sale, I'll bring you some. I kind of turned into a little bit of a cheapskate like Tim a little bit. Just a little bit. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's kind of why you was hinting if I was going to get tacos on Cinco de Mayo, because you want some El Cheapo. Yeah. I wonder where Josh is tonight. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being cheap. Absolutely nothing. No, you wasn't. I know better. So yeah, Tim, we're gonna have to do a live stream together when I come up there. We're gonna have to do some fishing together. We're gonna have to do. Oh, yeah, I did send you a text last night. See if you was going to go to a game with me. We probably won't catch any of the day games because I don't want it to interfere with any of your catering or anything else you got going on. But we might go do one of the night games. See if you want to go to the game with me. If so, I need to get tickets. Well, then I will get that one for 7 p.m. Maybe I think it was like 7 or 7:15, something like that. So I'll get tickets. I'll get tickets ordered and get them sent here. I know it gets intense at a cards game. I've been to a few of them by myself and a couple times with my dad. Womble's back. Hey, Womble, Tim had a question to ask you. You said no rush on tickets. Yeah, but what I want to do, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on credit so I can get it all paid off before I get there. Hey, Miss Womble. No, I just want to get them, have them paid for, and everything before I come up. Because I don't want to stand in that long line and get them when I get there. Maybe able to score free tickets. Yeah, Womble, Tim had a question about Copart and stuff like that for you. So, Tim, if you want to go ahead and ask him again. Well, you're going to make me scroll all the way up to look at that. Because I was just going to copy and paste. Okay. Not Copart or Auto Tempest. What was the other place to look up used cars? That is a question for Womble. Oh, and Miss Womble and Ray, I kind of halfway maybe butchered it, but I shared Ray's getting kicked out of the Lou story. That and the Kakiyaki, I can't let him live either one of them down. Oh, and Miss Womble, when you went to bed last night, the cats came out to play. And Presley said he wasn't staying in Mr. Womble's stream without you there. Okay, Katie, sounds great. Cars.com. That's what I was thinking about. Purple wave. Spell check. Are you voice to texting? Is that what you're doing? Tim's other middle name is Marketplace. Yeah, Tim's middle name is Marketplace and Goodwill. Those are two of his favorite places. Goodwill and Marketplace. You found a church for sale for $21,000. So does this mean that you're going to? Does this mean that you're going to go be a preacher? If you're going to go buy a whole church? Buy it and convert it to a house. East Jesus, Illinois. Well, so did you get your proxy picks done, Womble? And are you going to go live tonight? And if you do go live tonight, you have to kick me out early. Oh, Miss Womble, I think Caitlin might have left. In fact, Caitlin and I are very close in personal life. And she's here to support me too. No live for you tonight? Well, shucks. Okay. I don't think anybody's going live tonight. Well, then that means, okay, well, Bubba Sue, I do not have any excuse to stay up till 3 or 4 a.m. And you know what, Sue? I'm not blaming it on Womble because I could just leave the stream and go to sleep. But his streams are so, they interest me so much, I'm up with him till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Mi- Okay, so Ray, Miss Womble says you never listen to her anyway, so I don't believe that story. Let's tell it to somebody who might. Yeah, Tim, I'll wake up in the night too, but generally now I can just lay my head back down and go right back to sleep. Yeah, Sue, I guess you're innocent of any wrongdoing. Let's not listen. Hey, now let's not be having Miss Womble catch you in lies here, okay? That's not the place for it, Ray. This is not the place for it. You're innocent of any wrongdoing. Boy, howdy. Yeah, Sue. I guess now I have a reason to go to sleep and get wake up early tomorrow. Because yes, I do play with Womble on his streams till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. In fact, last night's stream, Womble kept trying to end it, and he is like, "Yeah," he's like, "Jay's got to go to bed early, or Jay's got to go to work early." I didn't go to work early today. Let's just say I didn't. I came up here, I worked an hour, went to that birthday party, worked a little bit longer, and then started sitting and doing my live stream. It was my fault that she was up late. Jason hasn't been to work early all week. No, Jason has not. I can't tell you the last time I've actually went to work early. Now, when I lived up here, there were times that I would be up here like I would be out at 6:30 in the morning. Because even if I had a catering, I would be out and probably had some DoorDash and Uber Eats done before I went to do catering. But that was last year. Now this year I'm older. You're just going to sleep that early? We know, Womble. We know. Some of your live streams to go till like 5 o'clock in the morning. I know because I have been there. And what's funny is if I do doze off while you're live, I'll hear something that interests me because I'll have the phone or the tablet next to my head. And then I'll wake up and then I start typing like a keyboard warrior. Sue's waking up at 5 a.m. Yeah, I'm not getting out at 5 a.m. I might leave the house at about 7 or 8. We'll see. Yeah, Tim did stream all night, and then when he wanted to go to bed, he'd go to bed and then run the charts all night. Well, Sue, you heard it here first. I have no excuse to stay up all night tonight. Unless I jump down another rabbit hole and watch something else on YouTube that keeps me up half the night. Yeah, you would wake up some, I think because you'd have to restart it or something or whatever. I we was discussing this in Womble Stream one night, just like we've discussed it everywhere. I don't know how in the world people record themselves sleeping. I don't think I could. There's snoring and hooting and God knows what else at night. Early bird catches the worm. Well, so, tomorrow's Sunday, so if I can get out here and maybe get some early morning shopping on DoorDash, I'm gonna see if there's a slot open on DoorDash for early in the morning. Only the first 12 hours of a live stream count for watch time. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever do a 12-hour stream. I don't know. I might if I do a travel vlog or something. Because now that I got that tablet, I might just fire it up and drive down the highway on the trip. And yeah, me too, Womble. Me too, Womble. Me too. Which I don't know. I don't think I'd ever been on one of your streams when you fell asleep outside. Your longest run along live was 13 and a half hours nonstop. I don't know if I could do that. I really don't know. Now, maybe if I'm driving across country or something, I probably could, but then I got to have my music and stuff some too, so. Yeah, that was back when he was actually doing DoorDash. Believe it or not, everybody, Gigwise used to do DoorDash. Yeah, Lisa, I probably could do that, but then I would start singing and then YouTube would cancel me because I'm horrible. Oh, you got a nasty thunderstorm rolling in? I guess I shipped all that crap to you. Enjoy it, because there were some of them that I was having to drive home through. That's between me, YouTube, and everybody listening. Hey, Sue, you're very much welcome. I got tired of it here. I had to send it somewhere. Actually, no, don't blame me. I sent it to Tim, and then Tim is sending it your way. Actually, it went from me to Womble, then to Tim, and into you. But if you want, you can send it up north to Lisa. She might need some of it. I mean, she got to enjoy a little bit of the rain fun too. As slow as this moving, it will reach the East Coast in 3 weeks. It's been raining up there. You're good. Well, I mean, I just threw out a suggestion there to Sue. You're sick of the rain. I am too. So Womble, you wasn't in here earlier, and I had seen on one of my news sites on the Facebook, and it said that the town that I live in got over 14 inches of rain. 14 inches of rain the whole month of April. And it pretty much rained every day in April. I think there was a couple days that it didn't. It won't stop raining there until well after midnight. Dude, you're not going to have any grass left. You're going to have like a you're going to have a you're going to have a whole pond in your yard. That water will eat all that grass away as much as it's raining for you. You're going to have gators in your yard soon. Okay, well, you're going to have swampland like Louisiana's got then. Man, the mosquitoes though are going to be horrible because that's a breeding ground for them. They like all that stagnant standing water stuff. Well, I think one night, it started here like really early in the morning at like 4 a.m. Tornado warnings and storming and all that crap. And then it rained all day, and then it rained half the night, rained into the next morning, and I'm like, I woke up to it raining and storming. I worked with it raining and storming. I went to bed with it raining and storming, and woke up again with it doing the same thing. Yeah, he's going to definitely have to spray because that's going to be horrible, especially when it starts warming up and the humidity in the air gets worse. Um, that's when it's really going to be bad because they're going to be all around that water. That's the one thing I like about the state of Arizona. There's no bugs in Arizona. None. No flies, no mosquitoes. Google's saying you got 11 inches of rain in April. Yeah, my news site said 14 point something, and because I was reading it off, I was on Discord with Lisa today, and I was reading it off. It said 14 point something. I was like, holy cow! That's a foot. That's over a foot. That's like a foot and some inches. And I think they're going to be talking about it raining again Tuesday. Only if your yard dries up. If not, it'll survive. They need standing water. Well, if you keep getting any more rain, that's what's going to be happening. You're going to have it. You're going to have a whole pond in your yard. And I don't know, because my mom and dad's yard gets really bad, and my dad treats it every year. But that water saturates in their backyard, but it's not standing. But their backyard can be full of mosquitoes. And it's been like that all my life because I grew up in that house. Yeah, Tim is becoming the king of the cheap home finding. I told him if he found me something like that up there for $1 or $100, I'll buy it. I'll have a home in Missouri. That would just give me more the reason to go up there more often. Visit my uncle and family and go to games. Maybe take over the catering world over there. I don't know. Possibilities are endless. Did they ever get back with you on whether the roof leaks or not? I know you were saying something about that earlier that you was checking to see. Oh. Well, maybe that is some information that they do not want to disclose. So it may not. I don't know. They're just like, give me my dollar so I can get out from underneath it. Is that going to be closer to one of the Walmarts you work out of, like at Arnold? Holy cow, I've been going for an hour and 11 minutes. Well, at least I don't have to go eat. I done did that. No, it's South Arnold is east. Oh, okay. Be a little south of the High Ridge Walmart. Isn't that one of the Walmarts that you've wanted to go work out of? One of them? But yeah, I keep a lot of my Oklahoma stuff. I don't want to be paying Missouri property tax on shit that I already own. Oops, I slipped a word. We've done good out of that one, but 3 Mile Drive deliveries can take a long time because of the windy country roads. Well, I mean, if they're good orders and they're paying enough, hey, drive down a windy, curvy road a couple miles. Yeah, I got windy, curvy country roads that I deal with a lot around here too, but in the middle of the day, you don't see as many deer as you do at night because they're trying to move at night. Take it from somebody who used to go try and hunt some deer, which I want to get back into that. I'd understand more if you were on a spark and trying to rock out an incentive. Time is everything. Yeah, sometimes though, them spark, from what I hear with Lisa and Gigan and everybody else, sometimes you got a full day to do them, or you got a month to do them, or you got 2 weeks to do them, or you got plenty of time. Just depends on what kind you get. I mean, if they're paying well and only going a few miles, I wouldn't give a crap about a road. That'd be the least of my worries. I'd like, okay, money in my pocket, let's go. You see a lot of one day incentives. Well, hey, if you can knock out those incentives in a day, even if it takes longer for you to drive down a curvy, windy road, you got incentives tomorrow. I know that one Gigan had was paying very, very well that he was not able to complete because, and I know Lisa had one that she wasn't able to complete because they throttled her. I think that's one of them things like they want to get you really excited for nothing. And to be quite honest with you, I think I would like a short-lived incentive better than I would a long-term because you got better odds of completing that shorter-term incentive than you do the longer-term. Because at any point in time, they can hit that button and say, okay, you're throttled. We're going to throttle you. Oh, my flavor now is strawberry cupcake. I'm not too fond of it. It's okay. But yeah, Sue, I think them long drawn out incentives, and I'm gonna say this for any gig app. I think a long drawn out incentive makes it more. I'm not gonna say impossible. I mean, because I'm sure it's possible for some, but I think that they allow so many drivers to complete that whole incentive and throttle the rest. So you don't know if you're going to be into that select few that's going to be, able to complete it. Because I think at some point they have the number met of how many people have completed that incentive or got close to completing it, and then they shut everybody else off from doing it. Because I think that's, for their bottom dollar, probably in their better interest. Which sucks for you if you're not one of them ones that get to. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could do a long drawn incentive like that because the chances of getting that are one in against everybody else who's doing spark in your market. They are doing that too, but I really think that they get their they have a like say, okay, we're only going to let like 50 people out of 5,000 get complete this incentive and forget the rest. But honestly, that's what I feel like. I mean, I think it would be working like that with any gig app. So, I mean, like I said, there's a bunch of different factors into play. Like I said, I can't get into the psyches of these gig apps or what they think. I don't try. I just know that I want the jingle jingle in my pocket and forget the rest. Because I'm out here for me. I'm not out here for them. I'm not out here. Hey, I'm out here for the paying orders, not. If it don't pay me, the car don't move. I would rather sit all day than take a $2 offer. I don't care if I sat out here 10 hours and all they offered me was $2 orders. I'm declining $2 orders for 10 hours. That's what I'm going to do. It's actually getting a bit chilly out here. You know what, you guys? I don't know how tired everybody is or not, but what I might do is I might start my journey home, maybe stay live and talk to the camera on my way home, keep it going just a little bit longer. Because I know Womble asked if I wanted to go a little bit longer tonight, or if I could go a little longer tonight. So Womble, Miss Womble, are y'all still here? Sounds like Ray. Yeah. Ray asked if I could go a little bit longer tonight, and I don't mind it. I mean, if y'all want to stay, great. If nobody wants to stay, great. I'm just going to start my journey home. I got a little bit of a drive, and this will help boost some watch hours. So, you know, let's do it to it. Let's go. We'll drive. I might see if I can get y'all up here. Can y'all still see me okay? You can't believe that you're still awake? Well, Lisa, if you end up falling asleep, you fall asleep. I might get dark on y'all, though. I'm just going to start driving home. I just didn't want the phone mounted to my windshield. You're on your way to get a late meal? Oh, I don't have the interior lights on in the car right now. I'm still kind of in somewhat of a lit parking lot. Yeah, I had to move y'all to my other mount because I didn't want the phone mounted to the windshield because, you know, the police in Oklahoma hate you having stuff attached to your windshields. They call it obstruction of view, which if it's in the corner of my windshield, I don't see how it's obstructing my view, but that's... I probably won't be able to look at the chat or the camera too much, but we'll make it happen. A GoPro mount that goes around your neck? I've never heard of one of them. I know they make hat cams. Okay, I guess I'm gonna low ride for a little bit. I got my seat back. Yeah, I'm in the city with some traffic. I don't think I got that either. I'm trying to drive. I'm in traffic. You said something about lowering the lights, but I had no lights to lower. Yeah, I better start driving home so I can go to bed because Sue's going to hold me to getting up tomorrow. Oh, well, I'd already started driving, so I'm going to be chopping the comments up and catching bits and pieces because I really don't want to ascend a car. I need my car. It's the only one that I got that runs. And I got 5 cars. That's counting this one. So Womble, where are you guys eating at tonight? And I know you kind of like asking me what I eat. I went to Chili's today. I had some ribs, some cheddar smoked sausage, some corn, a couple of chicken strips. Yeah, I pigged out today. I went to my friend's daughter's 17th birthday party that they had at Chili's. It's where she wanted to go, so that's where we all went. Boy, all I gotta say is this video, me trying to upload it through mobile when I get home, it might take a day. I don't have Wi-Fi yet. I'm looking into some different things. I hear like T-Mobile and my phone company, US Cellular. They have actual home internet hotspot things, and I'm actually looking into that. I have never eaten at Hawaiian Brothers, and to be quite honest with you, I have picked up catering orders from there, and the place actually smells half decent. I think I could go for some Hawaiian Brothers. It smells good. I've actually done catering out of there, and all the times I've dealt with them doing catering, it's been very pleasant. I've had a wonderful experience there. In fact, the last time I picked up at Hawaiian Brothers, I was on Discord, and one of the girls that handed me the order and stuff, I went in with one bag in my cart because I thought I didn't need anything outside of one bag, but I ended up needing more because it ended up being more food than I had anticipated. But I have more bags in the car, and I also have hot cold bags. And well, there was like salads and some different things that had to be cold, and I put those in one of my hot cold bags. The girl was very impressed at the equipment that I had. She said that there was a person that come in there to do a catering order, and they came in with Walmart sacks. And I'm like, what? She said, yeah. She said there was a catering driver here picking up an order. She goes, she stunk like she hasn't taken a bath in months, and came in with Walmart sacks. I'm like, you have got to be kidding. I would be embarrassed. I'm sorry. I would be embarrassed. There's no way. And in fact, big shout out to Lisa, because when Lisa come to Oklahoma one time, that's when I literally first signed up for the catering apps. And I did deliver that while she was here. This has been, not this time she was in Oklahoma, but the time before that. She gifted me 2 black catering bags, and those things are amazing. Those are my go-to. And then she sold me a cart for like $20. So that was my head start. So big shout out to Lisa for doing that. But yes, I was just kind of appalled. I was like, really? Yeah, and Lisa, I think I'm going to order me some more of those. I like those black bags. I really do. They're sturdy and they're rugged. And no, I really put those things through their paces when I had that $2,000 order, because I packed more in those than I did any other bag that I have, because I knew that those bags could handle it. And them bags are rugged. So I'm thinking about ordering a couple more of those, because those are really my go-to, to be quite honest with you guys. I will fill those bags before I fill any other bag. I broke a zipper on one of my delivered bags almost instantly after getting it. And it wasn't because I was being rough with it. It was because it's just poor quality. And I know when the zipper broke, because I didn't have a very big order, and it was the only bag I was using. and it didn't even fill the bag halfway. And when I went to go zip it up, very, very, very gently, the zipper said, zoop. But yeah, I will forever be grateful for Lisa at gifting me those bags. Hold on, guys, I gotta plug my phone back in. Since I got it on this mount, I can have it over here where the cord's not gonna block my view. But yeah, they are really nice bags. I need some air, but not air conditioning, because it's getting cooler outside. So I'll just turn on the vent air. Yeah, I haven't got to do a drive home stream in a while, so I thought, well, shoot, instead of sitting in that parking lot, let's just go drive. I've been live for 1 hour and 31 minutes. You know, whatever boosts my time, how many people want to watch, whatever. It's great. Lisa, if you want to go to sleep, you can go to sleep. I'll just chatter. Mr. and Miss Womble are going to probably eat. I mean, I got a 45-minute drive home, so. I don't have a whole lot to ramble about or talk about. I just might. But yeah, like I said, with the Spark incentives. Oh, and Sue, if you're still here. Sue, if you're still here. I'm going home and going to bed. You see me driving. I will go home and take my bath and go to bed. Because I have accepted a challenge to take my butt out of the house in the morning. Oh, boy. Whoa. Hey, nice turn signal, dude. Bucko. Hey, note to anybody out here who drives, use your turn signal to alert other drivers your intentions to turn. My butt better be up and early and working again. I'll get out of the house kind of early. I'm not going to be all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and stuff. I don't know about all that, but I might be grumbling. Oh, I know y'all are still here. I figured y'all would be eating and still be here. But yeah, I'm sure Ray done heard what I had for dinner tonight, or today. I ate at 2 o'clock. I ate so much, I'm not even hungry right now. I'm good. I'm good for the night. Has my speed limit went up to 55 yet? I hope so. Because this is another little stretch of road that police like to run. You're here but over on Marketplace? What are you looking for? Are you still looking at trailers on Marketplace? Oh, Miss Wumble, I'm being careful. I'm always careful. I drive this stretch of road every day. And I do mean every day. The same one kind of gets boring. I think I might be doing a video. I might just go do a video since we're kind of having some nicer days, nicer evenings and before it rains. I may just go do a talking video and walk the bridge over the Arkansas River on the Riverwalk in Jinx, Oklahoma. I might do a video doing that. I've got a couple other video ideas. I just need to get them out there and do it and figure out what I'm going to talk about, if anything. I'm more of a rambler. A floating cabin on a lake. You know what? So, Tim, them things are neat. I stayed at one down in Ardmore. Well, south of Ardmore. For a couple days. And I would go out on that porch and drink my coffee, and the ducks would literally come up on the porch. They were friendly. I enjoyed my floating cabin trip that I did a few years back. I would love to go on another one if, you know, I had enough people to get together and pitch in, because they're expensive, but I think that would be a fun place to go for a few days and just have some drinks, go fishing. I did some fishing while I was there. Well, I don't know about free breakfast, but I mean, there was a kitchen we could that I could, you know, that you could cook in and different things like that. But you know, it was just a home you rented on the lake, you know, for a getaway, and it was really neat. Oh, the breakfast, the ducks. Nah. The ducks were very welcoming and nice. Yeah, that was a beautiful place that I went to. I loved it down there. I would love to do it again. After I get off this highway, I'll have to hit another highway and go south. But yeah, I got to have some time one day with my family, and then I went and hung out with my buddy. We went out on the tow truck, went and yanked some cars, and went and did a flat tire change. I'd go out the truck and do a video one day. I got all kinds of video ideas. I just need to buckle down and kind of start working on some YouTube. Because the channel is not going to grow itself. I gotta putteth in the worketh. I see party lights up ahead, but they're not for me. That's a party I don't want to join. Yeah, I'm trying to watch for my exit here because this is really, really dark. I'm trying to get off onto this other highway. And it's kind of a sketchy intersection. It's not one of the best ones in the world. Get out here on the highway and set the cruise and ride. All right, peoples, I'm merging in. I am homeward bound. Well, not home, but on my way there. "30 more minutes. According to the sign on the highway, it says 25 miles. Hey, Tim, unlike you, I don't have to have GPS to get home. I can very well find my home. I said, unlike you, I don't have to have GPS to find my way home. You're having hot dogs and Hawaiian Brothers? Pesky popos. Some hot dogs. A hot dog sounds good. I might have a hot dog tomorrow. Oh no, we'll see. I'm still too full from that Chili's I ate earlier. Ooh, that was a sneaky popo. He was sitting in the center median. All lights out and everything. There went a car speeding and now he's going after it. I'm going south, he's going north, but he was facing the southbound lanes. But he's going to go get him one. I'll read the chat in a second. I was passing a vehicle. She already had a big lunch with her family earlier. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Womble. Yeah, I ate at Chili's today. I have a friend that it was their daughter's 17th birthday, and she wanted to eat at Chili's, so there was a bunch of us that went to Chili's today. I had like the smoked cheddar sausage, then some ribs, some corn on the cob, and a couple of chicken tendies. I'm full. I'm as full as a blue tick hound. I ate it like a little after 2 o'clock today, and I'm still full. Like I could literally go home and pass out. Well, everybody, this chit chat is the longest live I've done since I started YouTube. And Womble, I'm staying on a little longer than as you requested, my friend. But I figured this will make up for the loss of last week that when I didn't go live. So did you get all your proxy picks done, or do you gotta go out and do some more tomorrow or tomorrow night, or? I'm probably going to end up biting the bullet and going ahead and paying for the background check on that and going ahead and getting on it, seeing if I can't stack some stuff up. Maybe some nighttime gigs. Hopefully that'd be good. Do some nighttime gigs before I go home or something. As regards to my video ideas, I'd just jump right in and do them, make some playlists, and start maybe with ones for your spots around your area for ones fishing. Yeah, I thought about the playlist. You're gonna go get ready for bed. See you and listen. Okay, Sue. You have yourself a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Yeah, Womble, I might do things in playlists, but when I started this channel, I was like, it's just going to be random. It's going to be all over the place. There's going to be this, there's going to be that, there's going to be gig talk, there's going to be car content, there's going to be traveling content, there's going to be tornado content. I'm still not opposed to going and chasing a storm. Oh, they got to be done at 9 p.m. Oh boy. Yeah, if I can get one at night, like when I get done about 8 or 9 o'clock, if I can go get a night one or something to go do before I go home while I'm in the metro, I don't mind it. I'd do it. You just uploaded a short, a catering setup. Yeah, I will watch that when I get home. And then I seen your premiere that's like almost an hour long. So I'll have to get that watched at some point. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta figure out the playlist thing again. I'm kind of really scared to mess with anything on YouTube because the last time I tried to do something, I deleted an entire live stream. And I'm going to be seeing Tim in July, so maybe he can show me the ropes on a few things when it comes to doing playlists. I'm more of a hands-on type of person. You can tell me how to do something all day long and I may not comprehend it. I'm more hands-on. Yeah, oops. Yeah, the last time I fiddled with YouTube trying to figure something out, I deleted an entire live stream. So that's why I usually kind of post thumbnails and then title the video of what it's going to be about or whatever. And I figured that would show up in the search. I'll go, well, hey, this guy did a video on this. Okay, let's watch that video. When you are here, we're going to pull up your YouTube studio on my PC and set up a bunch of stuff you haven't done. Oh, okay, that'll work. That'll greatly work. Yeah, because like right now, like I said, I just free flow it. I just use the video camera on my phone. I don't edit anything because what you all see is what y'all get. I don't want to be one of them content creators who hide things or. You with me? It's raw. It's raw. I raw dog YouTube. Okay. It's a pain from the phone. Well, I know as far as the YouTube studios go, I can get in and I can check my analytics. I can check, my watch hours. I can check my subscriber count, things like that. Stuff that I really want to know, I can see it. I've commented on videos. I've responded to some comments on some of my videos through YouTube Studio instead of actual going back onto the video on YouTube and doing it. I figured that out. C-Dub, I am not. I talked to Charlie, and I had a death in my family, and it's just kind of been a mess, so it's not optimal for me to go at this point in time. But I did talk to Charlie. I let him know what was going on in my life and that I hated that I didn't get to go. I was really geared up for it. I did watch his live stream though from Vegas on Tuesday. He went for almost like 3 hours. Or he went 3 hours. But no, C-Dub, I wish I could have gone. But I'm going to be trying to make a trip up to the Pacific Northwest at some point in time in life. I would like to get him and Devious both together. I don't think the Pacific Northwest would know what to do with the three of us together. Oh shoot, my tablet thing fell down. The whole Vic clip came out. Huh. Ain't that lovely? I'll just set it down there and fix it when I get home. There is one thing I dislike about this Camry. When you're on cruise control and you're going down a hill, the speed, the speed naturally accelerates, but then it feels like the thing jolts and slams on the brakes to slow itself down. You really feel it. I don't like all that. Sounded like your mirror just fell from the... Huh. Yeah, my tablet fell off the vent mounts, because of these rough roads. It don't happen often, but occasionally it does. I'll have to fix it. Just not right now. It literally brought the whole clip and all out. And it hit the plastic piece where my gear shift lever and stuff is. It's okay, it can ride there. But yeah, I'm on some pretty rough roads. The highways here suck. I got a strut making noise, a little bit of noise. It's not bad, but one of these days I'm going to replace them with some KYBs. I'm not going to go cheap. I'm going to go expensive. I drive this car every day, so I need it to have the best. So I'm going to be looking at pricing some KYB struts for this car. The only thing is I'm going to have them pressed into the springs. I'm just going to buy the strut. I'm not going to buy the whole loaded. I don't think KYB does the loaded assemblies. But if I can get them pressed in, I can replace them. I want it done on the front and rear. My car says it's 57 degrees out here right now. Yeah, I got a bill in this car I got to pay too. My P.O. box. I went and checked my mail yesterday and had a letter in there saying that my box rent is due by the 31st of this month. I paid it for 6 months when I initially set it up, but I think I'm going to go ahead and pay it for the whole entire year. That's an $84, I got to come out of $84 for that. But yeah, Tim, you think your roads are bad. Mine are equally as bad. They're not very friendly on the suspension or your stomach. I hate driving on these rough roads when I gotta pee. I am now in the town that I live in. Hi, Popo. Bye, Popo. You just uploaded another catering short. Boy, you're going to keep me busy watching videos, ain't you? Yeah, I'll read your long comment here in just a second. I'm on a curvy, windy road right now. I'm taking a back way that takes me home instead of going all the way through town. Yeah, I've seen the notifications of your postings on my tablet. Oh, okay, you're back. Yeah, I decided I was just going to end up driving home and keep the live going. I'm in town now, Katie. Almost home. I'm in town. I got challenged. My butt's got to be up out of bed in the morning. Sue told me I got to go to work early. Yeah, that Bubba Sue lady that was in here, she's from New Jersey. She hangs out in Lisa's Discord too, and she challenged me. She says I get out too late. She wants to see me out working early, but I'm gonna try and get out early anyway because I want to try and see if I can't do some shopping orders for that thing we're doing on Discord. Got a jet. Stuck out as long as you could. Hey, that's fine, man. You can go ahead and jet. I'm going to be pulling in my driveway in about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm going to jet. So I'm going to go ahead and. Well, hey, Eric, how long you been here? You just getting here? I get out late all the time. Oh, Yeah, Eric. Yeah, I understand that, man. I understand that. I started this live. This is the longest live I've done. Normally, I would go for an hour sitting in a parking lot and talk, and then I decided to just go ahead and continue it as I drove. Now, today wasn't a big earnings day for me because I did go to that birthday party and I kind of messed around a little while and all that and this and that and the other. But yeah, I did do some orders after the party and before my live. This is a bad spot to try and come out here. Anyways, guys, I'm home. I'm going to bounce. I'll see everybody later. Thanks for hanging out with me for my whole 2-hour stream. I'll see y'all later. Peace. Y'all be good. I might do a pop-up stream. Who knows? We'll see. Nice seeing everybody.